Hi. I was in the neighborhood. I figured I'd stop by. How have you been?
Why aren't you wearing a mask?
Oh, I'm not worried about the whole situation. Did you hear about all the protests in Tampa last night?
You don't wear a mask for yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean, if people want to protect themselves, that's all cool and everything, but I don't really believe all the hype about this plandemic.
People are dying.
Yeah, I mean, people die all the time. It's just like a normal flu.
I just heard on the news that 103,000 people have died in the US.
You know they're manipulating the numbers, right?
I saw the coffins on TV.
Oh, because everything on TV is real.
What the hell with the ice cream truck?
You know it's actually legal for the government to spread propaganda?
I know of someone who had it.
Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but you know the tests have a high rate of false positives and false negatives, so not really reliable if you ask me.
American singer-songwriter John Prine died of COVID.
Maybe he died with it, but probably not from it. I mean, doctors are being told to put COVID down on death certificates even if that's not the cause of death. I mean, see how they trick us?
The hospitals are being overrun.
Is that even a thing anymore? I mean, it's like, I thought we'd moved on to protests. I took a pet client to the ER a couple weeks ago and there was like literally no one checking in. I even filmed and a police officer made me delete the footage.
Well, good. If people aren't scared, then they can't control everybody. And the next thing you know, people are going to be like going to the park and holding hands and hugging.
You know this whole thing would be over by now if they just let it run its course.
Run its course? And just let millions of people die?
No, flattening the curve just like doesn't change the number of deaths. It just stretches it out over a longer period of time. And all this quarantining and sanitizing is just gonna make people more susceptible to getting sick during the second wave.
Aha! So you admit it. It's real.
I'm telling you, it's all part of the plan.
Plan for what?
For total control of society so they can have an excuse to vaccinate and microchip every person on the planet, eliminate cash, seize property, consolidate wealth, restrict travel, and basically destroy any shred of sovereignty that's left.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't even watch TV.
What, you think the mainstream media wouldn't lie to you?
Why would they lie about this? If you don't believe what we've been indoctrinated to believe since day one of compulsory government institutionalized education and the relentless mainstream narrative programming of the monopolistic media, then you're wrong.
Have you heard about Event 201? Agenda 21? ID 2030?
What is it with you and all these numbers?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Bill Gates?
Bill Gates is a hero.
Why? Because he wants to force people to take his vaccines?
If that's what it's going to take to keep everybody on the planet safe from COVID-19 for the rest of their lives, then yeah.
Well, there's always going to be something coming down the pipe, isn't there? Big money and vaccines. Gotta keep them pandemics coming. Problem, reaction, solution.
Are you okay?
How do you think this whole thing started? Someone ate a bat? Dr. Michael Greger, who wrote the book How Not to Die, says it occurred because of overcrowded animal agriculture practices. Some say it was created in a lab in China. I've heard Canada. Either way, it's kind of creepy.
I would never eat a bat.
Yeah, because the factory farmed bat industry is rampant worldwide.
Apparently.
Dude, this shit happens on pig farms and poultry farms. Don't you remember the swine flu and the bird flu?
Let me get this straight. So you're saying that either there's a conspiracy and this virus is a biological weapon created in a lab and released upon the world as a pretext to depopulate the planet and implement mandatory vaccines as a form of totalitarian control? Or you need to stop eating animals?
Pretty much. If you eat clean, you don't get sick. The microbe is nothing, the terrain is everything.
What's that supposed to mean?
Treat your body like a temple, not a tomb. Here, I brought you some rambutans.
Ugh! What the hell is that?
Rambutans. Here, try one.
Oh, no.
They taste like sweet grapes.
They look like freaking giant coronaviruses. That is totally contaminated. I only eat food products that have gone through many stages of processing to kill anything that could be alive in it. And packaged many, many layers of highly sanitized packaging. You actually eat that? That like grows in the dirt. Outside. In the sun.
Yeah, biophotons. High vibrational living light energy from the sun.
That is some hippie bullshit.
You know, you really need to get out of the house and get some sun. Vitamin D.
No. The sun is so dangerous. I can't wait for Bill Gates to spray the stratosphere with millions of tons of light-reflecting particles, creating a chemical cloud to block out most of the sun from reaching the surface of the earth.
That sounds terrible.
No, it doesn't. The sun causes cancer.
Actually, did you know that the countries that are closest to the equator have the lowest rates of the deadliest kinds of cancer? What are you doing?
Sunscreen. I've been standing here for like 10 minutes.
Girl, that's gonna give you cancer.
You expect me to believe a dirty hippie that doesn't even shave her armpits?
Oh, shots fired. Now what?
Hand sanitizer from touching the sunscreen.
Girl, you gotta expose yourself to some things to keep your immune system functioning.
Cough into your elbow. Okay, I'm gonna go soak in bleach.
Okay. Bye, Karen. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, we are all brothers and sisters on this planet, including the animals. Zebra, we don't want to see your butt. Turn around. We want to see your pretty face. Hey everybody, stay safe out there. Be discerning. Peace, love, and empathy.
This is great. The ice cream truck doesn't really help out with this.
Okay, come on, jug. Hey, hey, hey. Gone through many stages of process to kill everything that could be alive. Wait, high vibrational living light energy from the sun. High vibrational living light energy. High vibrational. Yeah,